And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, quick look at temperatures before we hit the radar and rainfall totals, but we are seeing temperatures about 53 Lafayette, 55 in Frankfort, a little cooler to the north, 50 Winnemac, Rochester, and Logansport. We were at about 55 at midnight, so we've only dropped just a couple degrees and will likely stay in the mid-lower 50s pretty much all day long, if not the upper 40s in our northern counties. But as far as rainfall accumulation goes, this is as of about 4:30 this morning, so more and more is just getting tacked on to a lot of these totals. But we're about 7/10 of rain over the last 24 hours in Lafayette, about an inch down in Crawfordsville, about an inch, 9/10 there at Rensselaer, about 4/10, half an inch there in Rochester, and more to come. As you can see, rain from Michigan all the way down south toward Tennessee, Arkansas, and all this is kind of moving off into that northeasterly direction. But a closer look here into home, you can see a little bit of a stronger cell into portions of White County, Monticello, going up toward Buffalo, going toward Winnemac as well. Logansport seeing the heavier rain. And I have picked up a few areas of lightning in some of the heavier cells. We're not tracking any lightning now. We're not expecting anything severe, but certainly heavy downpours that could lead to some ponding. And obviously localized flooding could be an issue. And we've had a lot of questions about the aerial flood watch or warning that we have issued. And an aerial flood just means there's a lot of rain over a wide area. So that's what that is. We've had a lot of questions about is it aerial or aerial? It's an aerial flood watch. But overall, just a lot of rain this morning, continuing to about lunchtime today. Will lighten up just a little bit, not as heavy. And we'll see a little bit of a break later on. This is 6 o'clock this evening. I'm going to drive home. We'll see a break overnight tonight, and then more rain starts to pivot in from the northwest as we get in the back side of this system. 7 o'clock for tomorrow morning, a wet commute. But then after lunchtime, we'll see a big difference from morning to afternoon. We'll start to clear the clouds out and make way for a much clearer day on Saturday. So as far as more rainfall goes, we could see another half an inch to an inch by tomorrow morning whenever the rain starts to depart the area. So we're going to still see that chances for flooding, especially on creeks, rivers that may exceed flood stage through the weekend as well. So be aware of that. As I mentioned, temperatures will stay lower 50s, upper 40s. We'll get cooler this evening with rain chances pretty much all day long. A soggy and very windy afternoon. Gusts up to 40, potentially pushing that here this afternoon, and a very windy day tomorrow. Starting off with some rain chances, 52 by lunchtime, and then working up to 58 once we get the sun out. We'll warm up a little bit faster in the afternoon thanks to that sun, but still very windy. Going into our 7 to 10 day outlook, will be 58 for your Friday. Rain in the morning, 71 on Saturday. We have Springfest, the Purdue Aviation Day. 71 Saturday, not too bad. A pretty chilly morning, but working up to 71 will be pretty muddy out too. And then maybe an isolated storm on Sunday. Will work up to 80 on Monday. So we have some warm air coming in, but that's going to come in with a price. We're going to see a pretty active pattern going into next week. Could see some scattered storms Tuesday through Thursday, and will likely cool down by next weekend here, Joe.
Okay, well, it's April. Showers, lots of rain, and yeah, we did get a lot of messages about the aerial flood watch. People thinking maybe it was a typo. So, and hey, I learned something new today. That's actually a term. It's not a typo. The L is supposed to be there, but it just does kind of mean there's possible flooding in the area, I guess.
Exactly. Just a big coverage of rain coming down, so we're definitely going to be watching that closely, as you should too if you're traveling out throughout the day.
Going to get a ton of rain. All right,
Definitely.
Thanks, David. Hey,